Hi viewers, welcome to today's session. This is Malan Gowda, Assistant Master at MG Online Classes. For more videos, please subscribe our channel. Okay, in the previous video, we have discussed exercise 1.1 fourth problem. Now, we are going to discuss fifth problem. So, what is the fifth problem here? Mohan deposits rupees 2000 in his bank account. Okay, here Mohan is a person, he deposits 2000 rupees in his bank and withdraws rupees 1642 from it the next day. Okay, first he has deposited 2000 rupees in his account and in the next day he withdraws rupees 1642 rupees. Here what is the question? If withdrawal of amount from the account is represented by a negative integer, then how will you represent the amount deposited? Here what is the given condition? If withdrawal of amount from the account is represented by a negative integer, then how will you represent the amount deposited? Next, there is another one question. Find the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal. Here we have to answer for two questions. Okay, which are, that is how we have to represent the amount deposited and how much is the balance after the withdrawal. Okay, that is, here they given that withdrawal amount is represented by a negative integer. It means how will you represent the amount deposited? It is obviously by a positive integer. That is the solution. That is, the amount deposited is represented by a positive integer, Okay, then what is the second question? Find the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal. First he deposited 2000 rupees and in the next day he withdraws 1642 rupees. Then what is the balance in his account? That is, the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal. Is equals to, how will you write that one? First we have to write deposited amount minus withdrawal amount. That is nothing but 2000 rupees minus 1642 rupees. Then what is the value of 2000 minus 1642? That is year age, then right? 8. Here is plus. It means total balance is how much now? 358 rupees. That is the solution for the question number 5. Okay. Okay. The next question is, Rita goes 20 km towards east from a point A to the point B. From B, she moves 30 km towards west along the same road. If the distance towards east is represented by a positive integer, then how will you represent the distance traveled towards west? By which integer will you represent her final position from A? Okay. For this one, I will consider a map like, that is, you consider the axis. Suppose this is east, so this one will west, this one is north, and this one is south. Okay, this is south. Here Rita goes 20 km towards east from a point A. Okay, that's why I will assume this point as A. Here the center point I will assume that one as A. From that point she moves she moves 20 km towards east. Here which one is east? So this side. So from the point A, Rita goes 20 km towards east. Okay, I will represent this point as B. Then what is the distance between A and B? That is 20 km. Okay, 20 km. That is from A to B. 20 km distance is the distance from point A to point B. Then from point B she moves 30 km towards west along the same road. Okay, again she turned back and she started in the same direction and she moves 30 kilometers towards west. Okay, I will denote this point as C. This point as C. And now the distance from B to C is 30 kilometer. Distance from B to C is 30 kilometer. Then how will you represent the distance traveled towards west? First they have taken, if the distance towards east is represented by a positive integer, it means when she moves from A to B, they taken positive. Now from B to C, we have to take as negative. And by which integer will you represent her final position from the point A? It means from A to C, how much is the distance we have to find out. Okay. That is, first you write the solution for first question. That is, what is the question? How will you represent the distance traveled towards west? That is, the distance traveled towards west is represented by negative integer. Then you may ask one question, then why you have taken 30 km as positive? Because distance is always a positive integer. We have taken or we are represented by negative integer, but while we are considering the distance, we have to take always positive. Okay. Then what is the distance from now A to C? Here C is the final position. Okay, that is the final distance from A is equals to, here from A to B 20 km, from B to C 30. Then what is the distance from A to C? So here 30 minus 20, that is equals to 30 minus 20, that is nothing but 10 kilometer. Okay, that is the solution. Here from A to C is how much kilometer? That is 10 kilometer. Okay, the next question is, in a magic square, each row, column and diagonal have the same sum. Check which of the following is a magic square. Here they given two boxes and that is two squares. Okay, here they given that in a magic square, each row, column and diagonal have the same sum. It means if the sum of column or sum of rows and sum of diagonals is the same, means then we can say that Such as squares are magic squares. They given here two squares. We have to check they are magic squares or not. See, observe the first square. Here the given numbers are 5, minus 1, minus 4, minus 5, minus 2, 7, 0, 3, minus 3. You add column wise or row wise or diagonal wise. First I will add row wise. 5 minus 5, 0. Here 5 plus of minus 5 means 5 plus of minus 5. Here 5 plus of minus 5 means minus 5. 5 minus 5 means 0. 0 plus 0 is, so its sum is 0. Minus 1, minus 2. That is minus 1 minus 2 is equals to minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3. Minus 3 plus 3, that is equals to 0. Okay. Then minus 4 plus 7. That will become plus 3. Plus 3 minus 3 is again 0. Next, along column 5 minus 1, that is plus 4, plus 4 minus 4, that is equals to 0. Then minus 5 minus 2, minus 7, minus 7 plus 7, that is also 0. Here 0 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 minus 3, that is 0. Now you check along the diagonal. Here these are the diagonals. 5 minus 2, that is plus 3, plus 3 minus 3, that is also 0. Now minus 4 minus 2, minus 6 plus 0, that is minus 6. Here each sum is 0, but this one is minus 6. That's why this is not a magic square. Sum must be same. Similarly, check for second one. Here the given numbers are 1 minus 10, 0, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 6, 4, minus 7. Now 1 minus 4, minus 3, minus 3, minus 6, so minus 9. Next, minus 10, minus 3, that will become minus 13, minus 13 plus 4, so minus 9. Next, 0 minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 7, so minus 9. Now 1 minus 10, that is minus 9, minus 4, minus 3, minus 7, minus 7, minus 2, minus 9. Minus 6 plus 4, that is minus 2, minus 2, minus 7 is minus 9. Now you check along the diagonal. 1 minus 3, minus 2, minus 2, minus 7, minus 9. Minus 3, minus 6, that is also minus 9. Observe this one. All sum are, that is same, that is minus 9. So we can say that this is a magic square. So what will you write? The answer is second square is a magic square. Okay, that is the second square. This one is the magic square. First one is not a magic square. I hope all of you understand. Thank you.